What's up, guys? I'm Claymore, and today I'm obviously doing something different. I have a face cam now, as you can obviously see, and I'm also going to be playing with a different program called the Unreal Engine 4. Now, this lets you create like games and level design and all that kind of stuff, and I've always wanted to do it, and I thought it'd be interesting for you guys to see my process of learning a new program. And I'm going to be using it to create like cool environment pieces. I've always wanted to try like a 3D rendering system. I've tried Blender before, but that didn't really work well for me. But this allows you to download like mesh packs and then create environments and all that kind of stuff. So I figured I would take you along for the process of me learning to use this program. So I basically brought up the browser and I started a new level or a new project, and I once I was in that project I created a new level, and this is where we're at. So the camera works with the right and left mouse button, also the scroll wheel, so lets you look around, to move around on a single plane, then zoom in and out. Which is nice. It's pretty intuitive, I'd say. But my goal for today's video is to create a very simple, like, interior of a room. So we're gonna spend a few hours. We're going to build the walls and everything. They have starter content in here that has the walls, but we're gonna decorate, throw some material like meshes on it. I've done a little bit of research on how to use this, so I'm not coming into it completely blind. So what we want to do first is, so down here is the starter content in the content browser. So let's go ahead and click on that. Architecture. So we've got floors. So let's lay down some floors first. I think I want to do like a 2x2 room. There's that. Oh, there we go. Alright, I just duplicated it. Neat. Now I need to figure out what I did to do that. Okay, so I hold Alt and then drag it, and that... Okay. Yeah, I hold Alt and I drag it, and that allows me to duplicate it. Alright, so now I wonder how I can... If I can grab... Yeah, I can grab multiple. Cool. Because I want to drag this to the center. So let's look and see what we have down here for building stuff. We have doors, windows, walls, and a platform. Let's start with a door. Let's throw a door over here. Okay, so that's all good. I want the height to be something like that. So it's in the floor, so I don't have any like creases or anything. So let's get some windows in here. Now I can see down here the door I put in is 400 by 300, so I'm just gonna keep using the same dimension walls and stuff. We can use the transform tool again for that. So I had the other one set to 23. Okay. So I'm gonna fill in the walls, put a ceiling on it, and then I will show you that once I get it done. Okay, so now I have the walls up and the ceiling on. I'm gonna end up adjusting the lighting near the end so that it, shines through nicely in the windows. But it says right here that lighting needs to be rebuilt. And I was looking around to see what that could mean. And I see this build here, and then build lighting only. And so I think I'm just gonna click it and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't screw everything up. Hey, okay. That looks nice. And let's decorate a little bit. Down here, there's some props. We have a chair. We have a door, so that's good. Glass windows. Some shelves. A rock, so we can put a rock outside. Shapes. Okay, so we also have basic shapes. That's cool. Textures. I wonder if there's a carpet texture. Let me look through here. I don't know. We'll figure that out in a second. What's particles? Ooh. Oh, that is cool. I have no real use for it at the moment, but that is awesome. Ooh, here's bushes. Okay. Neat. I'll toss a bush there. Let's throw door frame in here. Now right now it's kind of meshing through the top, so we'll pull this down to where it's not anymore. Does that look right? No, it needs to go in. That doesn't look terrible. Because we're going to be seeing this from the inside, so I also want a door on this. Okay. We need to do the same over here. It's actually too small for the door frame. Oh, there we go. Oops. No, it's still... What is going on here? Actually, I think I can just scale it like that. I think I'm going to be looking at the house from kind of like this angle. It's like I really want to see all the light coming through the windows. So let's decorate a little bit. So now that our layout is done, it's very simple. I didn't want to go crazy on it. This is the first creation I've ever done. But now we have materials that we can add textures and stuff to everything. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go through all the items I put in and add different textures and materials to them to see what kind of things we can make. Okay, so I just completed a bunch of textures and everything, and it is super dark now. So my next step is I'm going to try and figure out how to add some lighting to the lamps that I put in, and hopefully that'll lighten up this scene and make it look really cool. So that's my next step. Okay, so I've played around with the lighting a bit, and now I want to go and build the production level lighting just to see what it'll look like, and I honestly don't know what else I can do. Something with my, what, it's like a sky sphere or my directional light, it like went away and now I can't change it, and I don't know how to get that back, but it's something I'm still working on. But let's go ahead and build the production level lighting. Okay, so I got the production lighting rendered. I had a couple issues with some of the lights, and I don't know why. Like, the spotlight, one of them wasn't working, so I ended up just going with what's called a point light, and it's not as nice, but it'll work, I guess. And honestly, I don't know how to, from this point, I don't know how to render it so we can actually view the level. I'm assuming it's play. I don't really want a gun. Oh god, that scared me. That was loud in my headset. Holy shit. This is cool, though. I can just walk around in the level. Oh, that door. Ooh. Is there a way I can get rid of this gun? I don't really want this. Wish I knew how to get rid of the gun, but hey, you know, that looks pretty good. I'm actually quite happy with my first little level design. It's neat at the very least. Like, obviously it's kind of blank outside of there, but I was mainly wanting just to get the basics down, and I definitely have a better understanding of the program now, for sure. I still have a lot to learn, obviously. I don't know what any of the sliders do. But for using the beginner meshes and some simple lighting, I feel like I made something that looks pretty legit. So what I'm going to try and do quickly is every time I render it, the camera that I'm using has a gun. And I don't want that. I don't want there to be a gun. I just want to be a camera. So I'm going to try and figure out how to maybe enter just a normal camera without a gun. Ah, I found it. Create high resolution screenshot. That's what I want. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I want the screenshot to be something. I think something like that is kind of cool. So go ahead and make high resolution screenshot. Okay, so we're one step closer, but now I need to get rid of these symbols here. Okay, so I messed with a couple bits of lighting. I think I'm gonna pull this back just a little bit so we can see that lamp up there. Something like that. And I hit preview, which actually got rid of what I found out are called sprites. And now we can go in and take our high-res screenshot. And there we go. That is the very first environment that I've ever made in Unreal Engine 4, and it was actually really easy. I just looked at one tutorial online before I started this video, and yeah, it's very intuitive. There's a lot to this program, though, that I still have no idea how to use. I know lighting is one of the key things to use, also combining lighting with, like, atmospheric influence and everything, and adding different filters, and obviously adding a little bit more foliage to things will help. Textures, you know, all these things I'm still learning, but I'm glad that you guys were able to come and join me while I worked on this one. And if you want to join me next time, I'll be doing one of these videos maybe twice a month or something like that, just as I learn how to use it. Hopefully I'll start being able to do more interesting like scenes and everything, but I'm glad I was able to do this, and it looks pretty damn good. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to come watch me live, then join me on my Twitch channel. You can also follow me on Twitter to chat and get frequent updates. So until next time, have a good one.